We often talk about skincare routines and actives, but what if we can actually combine in-office treatments and procedures with targeted at-home care to deliver better and faster results? Hi, my name is Dr. Jenny Liu. I'm a board-certified dermatologist, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm walking you through a professional Korean skincare system that does exactly that. And full disclosure, today's video is sponsored by Idinal, a professional Korean brand that focuses on clinically backed treatments to help bridge the gap between clinic and home care. But as always, everything I share is based on science as well as my experience as a dermatologist. So ALTUM treatment is a two-step professional treatment that targets signs of aging, pigmentation, and texture changes. It combines a peptide-based solution powder with a high concentration ampule tailored to your skin concern, whether that's brightening, calming, regeneration, or repair. Now, this is a system meant for in-office or professional use, but Idinal also offers a complementary product design to extend those benefits at home. So what really truly sets ALTUM treatment apart is the delivery system, the ALTUM needling system. And you guys may have heard about spicules, which is an innovative delivery system out of Korea. Essentially, if you're not familiar, these are marine-derived sponges, very microscopic needle-like structures that are often chemically bonded with actives like peptides that can penetrate the top layer of the skin more effectively, thereby enhancing absorption and penetration of the actives. For example, peptides, you guys know I'm a big fan. Peptides can do wonderful things for the skin, but peptides can be very tricky because if the size is big, basically greater than 500 Dalton, it really limits the absorption because our skin does a wonderful job of filtering things out based on size. With these spicules, you get penetration through the top layer of the skin, gradually releasing actives like peptides into the targeted epidermis and dermis, thereby enhancing absorption and then the results of your skincare products and actives, right? What makes ALTUM needling system unique is not that they use spicules, because honestly, a lot of Korean brands already utilize this technology, but often their spicules are just loosely coated with the actives. That means the actives are not really truly staying on the spicules tightly enough, and many a times those actives may already be lost even before the spicules can effectively penetrate the skin. And what ALTUM needling technology does, it uses the latest generation that locks in the actives, in the sense the actives are actually covalently bond to the spicules by utilizing this unique glutathione responsive linker. So it's tightly bound to the spicules, and the actives will not actually be released into the skin until the spicules have entered the skin, because once it enters the skin, it actually relies on our skin's internal glutathione to kind of cleave the bonds, thereby releasing the actives, the peptides. So what you're really getting here with the needling system from ALTUM is that it guarantees the delivery of the actives because it really binds the actives more tightly into the skin, and that delivery of the actives doesn't happen until the spicules have safely entered the skin. So the spicules, I can think of them as microscopic microneedling, but unlike traditional microneedling where you're physically creating injury with the needle, the ALTUM needling system utilizes needles that are 16 microns, so super tiny compared to a physical needle from a skin pen. What this means is minimal damage to your skin, less downtime, more consistent delivery, and better safety profile. In fact, clinical studies from Idinal has shown that the peptide absorption with ALTUM technology is 60 times higher than standard application. It also opens up over 1.5 million microchannels per treatment, 15 times more than a derm roller, and allows actives to be released over 24 hours, so more gradual and consistent release compared to that 30-minute window that you have with traditional microneedling. We talked about the technology, but what is actually behind ALTUM needles? Because even if we have enhanced delivery, the active use is subpar, you're not really getting all the benefits. But I'm super excited to share that the ALTUM needle actually is bound with one of the best studied peptides when it comes to skin repair and rejuvenation, and it's the GHK tripeptide. I've talked about this peptide before in my previous videos, but it is one of the best studied ingredient when it comes to peptides and helping with skin rejuvenation. It has been shown to stimulate fibroblasts, to produce more collagen, support epidermal repair, dermocellular matrix remodeling, improves wound healing, and has anti-inflammatory properties. In fact, GHK, that tripeptide sequence, is actually found on collagen 1, the predominant collagen within our skin. So it serves as a great signal to stimulate our skin for repair and rejuvenation. And there's also an optional step using the glutathione booster M, which enhances the overall effect of the treatment. This booster contains glutathione that activates the ALTUM peptides and offers antioxidant support, tranexamic acid that helps to brighten the skin. It's been shown to help with PIH, hyperpigmentation, and melasma, as well as PDRN, polydeoxyribonucleotide, that helps with skin regeneration. It is what's trending in Asia, known as the skin booster ingredient, as well as exosomes, another super hot ingredient that helps to reduce inflammation, support repair. So these actives work synergistically to improve tone, texture, barrier function, and skin elasticity. And certainly the clinical studies, the results speak for themselves. And that is one thing I really appreciate when brands actually conduct multiple clinical studies. I mean, as a dermatologist, that is really the thing I go off of when it comes to deciding whether I bring in a professional treatment for my patients in office or recommending them to patients and followers online here. And one of their clinical studies, ALTUM looked at 20 women, average age of 55, comparing the ALTUM treatment alone versus ALTUM treatment combined with the glutathione booster M. And the treatments were done once a week for 5 weeks, and pretty impressive. So looking at crow's feet, the combo group had a 15.4% reduction in wrinkle depth versus 8.9% in just the ALTUM treatment alone. I mean, that is a 67% difference. Nasolabial folds, a 24.4% reduction versus 18.5% reduction, and that's a 34% improvement. Skin density, increase of 12.6% with glutathione versus just 7.7% with the peptide treatment alone. And then pore size, a 33.3% decrease in the combo group versus 23.8% with the peptide alone. And these outcomes also outperform certain published data when it comes to utilizing like microneedling, picosecond laser, according to Idenell's internal review of comparable clinical studies. So essentially, this topical treatment alone using the actives and the unique delivery system has outperformed certain in-office procedures like microneedling, which is super impressive. So how can you ultimately combine this together? If you are already receiving in-office treatments for concerns like pigmentation, volume loss, or wrinkles, I think it's really worth asking about the peptaxel treatment, especially when it's paired with glutathione. Now, a typical protocol usually is about 5 weekly treatments that is tailored to your skincare concerns and goals. Done the professional treatments, what you want to do is also use a peptide-based home treatment, ideally products with the same ALTUM delivery system to maximize those professional treatments and also maintain the results, right? This really helps to maintain collagen stimulation, support skin barrier function, and minimize inflammation. And this is really important. This combined strategy is super important when you're trying to repair your skin, improve fine lines, wrinkles, but also for concerns of hyperpigmentation like melasma, where treatments needs to be very gentle but consistent over time. Alright guys, I hope you found this video helpful. It's always so fascinating to learn about innovative skincare technology formulation, whether that's in the ingredient or the delivery system. And I feel like that is really where we are heading with just skincare innovations. And certainly the ALTUM treatment is one that's well received, that really merges active delivery with a targeted skincare science. The ALTUM needling technology really offers a non-traumatic, controlled way of delivering actives more effectively that is supported by both data and mechanism. So if you are looking for ways to enhance your professional in-office treatment with meaningful home care, I think this option makes a lot of sense, particularly for those who are managing multiple anti-aging concerns along with pigmentary issues like melasma. Certainly, if you want to learn more about this, about where you can get the professional treatment, I'll make sure to add those links below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for Idonal for sponsoring this video. Let me know if you've tried this product or if you actually have received the Idonal professional treatment. I would love to hear your experience. Again, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. I will see you guys next time.